Hey y'all, hey. Okay, so I made a post telling y'all that I wanted to talk about my true crime stuff, right? Okay, so my first case, it's a big case, and I know everybody has heard about this case, okay? So, the Chris Watts case, okay? With, Shania Rusek and Bella Watts and Celeste Watts and baby Nico, you know, um, Nicole Kessinger, her creepy dad in the interview room. Don't even get me started about him, why he was allowed in there, why that was ever allowed to happen. Okay, so there's all of these conspiracies, allegedly, you know, um, Nicole Kessinger helped him with the murders of the babies because Chris Watts couldn't do it. But he supposedly killed Shanann. Now, I've heard this from his cellmate. Um, and I want to say the other girl that started talking to his cellmate that was writing him and phone calls and all of the things. Okay, so this case is so disgusting to me, by the way. Like, how are you going to put your baby girls in crude oil tanks and put your pregnant wife of 15 weeks in a shallow grave, And baby Nico was born in that grave. He was not dead, until after the fact of Shanann being dead. He did not die at the same time as her. Autopsy and everything proves that, okay? Now, I went down so many rabbit holes. I have looked up and down in this case, okay? Nicole Kessinger needs to definitely be reinvestigated, okay? Because this chick, her sitting there, how are you going to have almost a 2 hour phone call? A 2 hour phone call, but you don't remember anything that y'all talked about. But you can remember the fact in the background of Chris talking to her on that 2 hour phone call almost, that there was a TV playing in the background. And usually, if Chris is down in the basement and he's laying down and he's going to bed at the same time you are, there's no TV noise. So you want to know, is he up waiting on her? Wow. Well, let's see. He may have been. He was married to her. They did have 2 children and one on the way. This whole thing with her, oh, well, I didn't know that, they wasn't separated, that their marriage was still ongoing, but yet you researched Shanann and Chris almost a year before any of this ever took place. Before y'all met, before y'all had any kind of engagement at work, and then in the other interview, the second one, where you was taking in your phone to do such a good deed because it was such a great backup plan for you. You talking about, well, I only had the job 4 months anyway. Well, if you only had the job 4 months anyway, how are you searching for Shanann and Chris Watts a year before? Please make this make sense. This lady is delusional. She has lost her ever-loving mind. Chris gets so wrapped up with these 6 weeks of her that, he knows, he's going to throw away a whole 8-year marriage, a whole 2 children and one on the way. Shanann's out here promoting him to be a great dad, a great supporter, a great husband, how he was there for her when she had lupus, her headaches, how she laid on him for 3 hours when she had a headache and he had to pee and didn't move. Where did that man go? Like, where did you go, Chris? You don't just disappear in 6 weeks and talk about, oh, well, Jezebel had me under her spell. Even though, he's got a point. He's got a point. Because I do believe that Jezebel, aka Nicole Kessinger, was doing some black magic bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Please make any of this make sense. Why she's not in jail? Why she hasn't been reinvestigated? why she hasn't been brought in for another interview. All because we got his statement that he did it all. So you mean to tell me that you're going to let the other allegedly, the other alleged killer just keep running free after she helped him? Because we all know she did. We all know that this ain't, I have to say it's alleged, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying, okay? Let's put two and two together here, okay? Now, all of them, Nate cameras from next door, Dora Cam, with, seeing her and da-da-da-da-da. Now, I don't know about any of that, okay? I haven't went all into that rabbit hole where I'm stopping and taking all these snaps and all these clicks. And do I believe that she was there that morning? Yes, I do. Okay, because when she told investigators that she was there on the dates that she says, her phone pinged in Frederick, Colorado. The morning of the Watts murders, her phone pinged in Frederick, Colorado. So, I'm just saying, y'all, this is definitely something that needs to be looked into further. This lady needs to be investigated. This lady needs to be brought back in for questioning. Chris needs to stop trying to protect the kitty and come out the closet with what really happened. Because to me, in my mind, there's still a mass murderer out there running around free. And when she finds another Chris Watts to bring under her little spell, because like I said, I believe she was doing a little, you know what I'm saying? What's going to happen when more people come up dead? Because she's also got a criminal history that for some reason, anytime she did anything, like the alleged stabbing, scot-free, no probation, no jail time, no nothing. The drug charges, no jail time, no probation, no nothing. Like, why is she getting off on every single thing that she does? You know what I'm saying? And her dad, she's not underage. She was not underage when all of these murders took place. So why was your daddy allowed to sit in the investigating room? Okay? Please make that make sense. But it's also alleged that her daddy, he knows law enforcement. He's, somehow connected to them. He's a Mason. He's this, he's that, whatever. Well, he's got to be something, because let me tell you something. I can go in for a petty theft, and I guarantee you, they ain't gonna let my daddy up in there. They ain't gonna let my daddy come sit with me and hold my hand and be able to tell an investigator, a detective, no, you're not gonna answer. No, you stop right there with that question. You're leading. Hold up, wait a minute, what? Pump the brakes. No, boo-boo. It don't work like that. That's not how this goes. Don't the detectives say and ask and assume and put things together? But you got the daddy over here talking about, no, you can't lead. That's a leading question. Well, because she said something that clicked in the detective's brain, like, well, you know what I'm saying? I do not understand this, y'all. But if y'all want to go more with me on this, y'all want to hear more, y'all come see me. Let's talk. Let's chat. You know what I'm saying? Come follow me. Let's do this thing, okay? So, until the next time, that's just my thoughts. A little bit of my thoughts on the Chris Watts case. So, just come follow me, y'all. Come see me. Till the next one. Peace, love, and chicken grease, y'all.